All we wanna do is party and bullshit and make sure that we have a good time. Yeah, it's a Litty Talk. Welcome to the motherfucking Litty Talk. We talk shit and get drunk on the Litty Talk. We talk about hot topics on the Litty Talk. Yeah, the Litty Talk. We ain't scared to talk about it on the Litty Talk. We have fun and talk news on the Litty Talk. Where else, nigga, can you get a Litty Talk?
All my sponsors. Shout out to Lonnie Clothing. Shout out to Ralph Pro. You know what it is. You're looking for a plumber, hire out Ralph. If you're looking for nice clothing, quality clothing, hit up Alani. Homestead native as well. So GBR, check in with that.
Yeah.
All right, so let's start it off. You know the vibes. It's Litty Willie in the building, and today on Litty Talk we got GBR Cruz. What's going on, brother?
Chilling right here.
All right, so first question. First, like off the top. This is a visual page. So you're videographer and rapper?
Well, I'm a photographer, not videographer, but I'm a photographer.
Okay.
Linked up with Visual ENT. I don't know if you know Nando.
Mm-hmm.
I'm linked. So we basically do like 15s, 16s, weddings and all that too on the side.
Okay. So before we get into the music, how did that start? Did you just like photography, or was something you good at and you said, let me rock with it?
I liked the photography since I was young. I don't know why, but I just liked it. I just like taking pictures. I like capturing memory. So I just liked it a lot. And then in high school, I got into the club, the photography club in South Dade.
Okay.
And I just got into it more right there. And then when I graduated, I linked up with Nando, and Nando just keeps teaching me more after all that.
So you really you're a real photographer, like no play shit.
Yeah.
All right, I see you. And what happened to your regular page? Why can't you go live on there? What's up?
I got banned. I don't know why. I was just on live with my homeboy, and then I was just commenting some like dumb shit, and then I just got banned.
That shit happened to me 3 times, bro.
Yeah.
And one time it was for like 8 months, bro.
Now this is my second time.
Yeah. AKA Instagram's just gonna hit you up and say you gotta relax, bro. You gotta relax.
Yeah, that basically said.
I usually ask people where they're from. But from your Burning Heart cover, I see you got the Homestead Water Tower. So I'll ask you, which Homestead Water Tower are you from? The west side or the east side?
I'm mostly from the east side, but
that's
like in the middle type shit. I don't know if you understand.
I'm older, so me on the east side is the water tower on the racetrack. The west side is over there past this one, more on Redland Road type shit.
I was mostly in the middle because we kept moving a lot because I stay by the one, it's like by you know where Showbiz is at?
Yeah.
I stay right there, and then I moved up to where but no, like I don't know how to explain it. It's by Winn-Dixie.
Okay, 15th Street. Yeah.
Right there.
So you on the west side of Homestead. That's what we call it. We call it the west side.
Yeah. And then right now I just moved more. I moved out of Homestead right now. I stay like up in Naranja.
You still south though.
Yeah.
You still south. You didn't move to Miami. You ain't sell out yet. What's GBR stand for? What is that?
GBR stands for Gonna Be Rich.
Gonna be rich. I like that. Manifest. Who came up with it?
Well, I came up with it because like my first rap name used to be Lil Cruz, but I got tired of it because I'm like everybody got Lil in the front of the names, so I think about like let me think of like three letters that I always think about, and what's always in my mind is that I want to get rich, so I just thought of Gonna Be Rich, and I said I just went with that.
That's genius, bro, because you're manifesting something great into your life, so stick with that shit.
Yeah.
How was it growing up in Homestead, bro?
I'll say it was kind of rough, but every day I just kept like thugging it out. I used to the first elementary school I went to Avocado. I don't know if you know Avocado.
Yeah.
I wouldn't say I was like a bad kid, but I never really got along with everybody there. But it's like I don't know. I never really get along with people. that much.
Why
But
you think? For what reasons?
I feel like, I don't know, cause I'm different. I don't know. I used to just get like, I used to get bullied a lot, so I don't know.
But you didn't take no shit, so that's why you was in trouble. Like I ain't gonna let y'all bully me.
Yeah, I was like, I don't know. Either I got into arguments with the kids,
Hmm.
or I got arguments with teachers. Like I used to like get kicked out of class a lot. I used to but for me, I was kind of smart though, cause in the system in the school, I changed in my mama and dad's number, so every time they try to call they could never get in contact with them. So I just stay in the office or like in the CSI type shit.
Right. They didn't know what was going on.
Nah, until like one time like they had to figure out that shit, and then I just got like suspended, and then I got kicked out during high school year, 12th year.
So, and that was South Day, you said, right?
Yeah.
What do you remember? Like the first time you heard hip hop, like the first time you said, "Oh shit, what's this?"
Like hip hop music.
Yeah.
I think the first hip hop music I heard was Ray Sean. That
Okay.
was like the first hip hop music I heard. I was like, oh, this shit fire. Hold on, let me turn the light because they telling me to turn the light.
Okay. Yeah. Yeah. Go ahead. We need that constructive criticism. Tell them what we do so make this shit better.
I got it on.
So Ray Sean was the first hip hop song. Where did you like? Well, let's go before that. Who'd you listen to growing up? After you heard that, who'd you start like studying and listening to and like putting your work in by listening? Who's your favorite artist growing up?
I like everybody. I used to listen to a lot of Kodak.
Kodak.
Yeah. Yeah.
Top Kodak track.
News, news or some. It's news, or it, that's how it starts off with.
That was like your first one to say, okay, this is my shit.
It like
Any Spanish? Go ahead.
Kodak and Boogie. It was a Kodak and A Boogie.
A Boogie from the Bronx. Shout out to A Boogie. But which A Boogie you were listening to?
Like what you
The
mean?
first one, like the first album, A Boogie, or like, cause you're younger than me, so
Yeah.
I don't know which A Boogie you were listening to.
It was the one with, like I don't know, like you feel me? I don't got good memory, but the one with album he had like half his face and half the
Oh, okay, yeah. That's the High Bridge mixtape. Yeah, that was dope.
Yeah, that's why I started off with A Boogie.
Any Spanish music or any Spanish artists you were listening to growing up too, or not?
Only Spanish artists I grew up listening to is like all the Spanish music my mom used to play. Like every time in the morning type shit, but I never really listened to no rap Spanish artists growing up.
Right. Well, what kind of music was she listening to? What kind of Spanish music was it?
I don't know the names of the songs, but I feel like you should know like the regular Spanish mom music every time they play one.
I mean, it's different music because there's bachata, there's salsa, there's.
I'm Chico, but I just don't know the difference between them.
And then they got the narco music. Or your mom listens to narco music.
I don't know about that, but
So what age did you say, I'm gonna take this shit serious? Like I want to rap. I studied it. I listened to this. I want to try it. What age was that?
I say 16, because 16. Well, at 15, I was already deciding like, oh, I want to rap, but I got no money or anything, so I'm just thinking about how I'm gonna do this or anything.
Mm-hmm.
I was just looking at YouTube videos of how to mix, master, and all that. So I just said, all right, I need a computer, I need a mic, I need that little box. Like it's a box you connect the mic with.
Mm-hmm.
So I didn't end up getting that first. So I got the computer and the mic. I got a USB mic, and then I started learning how to mix and master. It took me like, I say a good year and a half to learn to mix and master. And then at 16, 17, I started rapping, but I wasn't like rapping like, I say I was just like playing around with it. But like when I started taking it seriously, I was like at 18, because at 18, that's how I knew how to for sure how to mix and master.
Now, were you practicing your rhyming, or were you just like writing a lot? What were you doing when it came to that?
I was just writing a lot because when it came to rapping, I just started rapping because I keep a lot of things in my head and I don't like doing that no more. So I just either write it down or just put it in a song because I don't like keeping it in my head.
Right, right. And like, what taught? So, did YouTube also teach you how to like structure with like bars and hooks and things like that, or you just was just like following the music that you were listening to?
It's either I vibe to the beat or I just listen like just artists
Hmm.
just listen to their flow and trying to see how I could change into a different flow and like do something different.
So you basically are self-taught. You did everything yourself.
Yeah, I taught myself a lot of things, and then I try to help out my homeboys a lot. One of my homeboys who also raps is Fat Boy Loco. I basically help him with his music too.
Shout out Fat Boy Logo. Send me his music so I can check him out too after the
I
show.
got you.
So you started mixing, mastering, doing your own recording, are you still doing that now, or are you like in the studio or doing anything different?
Now I got my own studio at the crib.
Okay. And it's like studio, or you got pieces here and there?
Now it's a studio I got, cause I either bring cause I could take out the studio and go to another place. It's like a on the road studio type shit.
Got you.
But it's like everything you need for a studio.
And do you make your own beats, or like you do the YouTube beat type thing?
That making beats, I'm currently trying to learn how to do,
Mm-hmm.
but I ain't like full beat yet. So I just take it off and everything.
All right. So what's your favorite beat overall from any artist? Period.
Right now, well,
Overall,
back then,
anytime, right now. If you could pick a beat and say, this is my favorite beat. What is it?
I go for D Baby beats now.
Okay.
Yeah, that's what I'm going for right now.
Um,
Um, how you say it? Quando Rondos and mixed with Young Boys, but now I just go for D Babies right now.
Quando Rondo got a lot of hard shit too.
Now I started going for D Baby because I feel like he's like one of the only like not only but like he's one of the most popping Mexican artists out right now.
What about that Mexican OT?
He's hard too. It's
Super, bro. I fuck with him heavy.
in between right now. I don't know. I got them in the mix.
Yeah. I guess like D Baby got more of your generational vibes, but that Mexican OT is a lyricist, bro. Like he's
Oh
nothing
yeah.
to fuck with, bro. Like lyrically, that's my top artist. Like as young up and coming artist, that's my top artist right now.
Oh yeah.
So far, because you're still young, what has been your hardest life situation?
Hardest life situation. It'll start when I was young, cause I don't really like explaining the story that much. It's like my sister got into like a little accident type shit, and then my family had to go to a whole like 5 year situation, and it was like the most hardest period of time we had to go through, cause right there we had to move a lot, and then it was like arguments and everything, and shit, like everything was going left at that point, but everything went straight after all that. But I don't really like explaining that story too
Nah,
much.
that's fine. I mean, you gave it to me in a surface value, but it's good to say that you're moving forward and everything's better now.
Yeah.
Do you think that situation itself had a large impact into your music?
Yeah, I think so, cause after all that situation, I had to learn a lot, cause it made me grow up like a little
Fast,
like faster.
right?
Cause like as like in the position I was, I had to learn how to like already like move. I had to learn how to get money already, cause I had to. We didn't really have that much. Mom and dad was struggling with the rent and all
Right.
that, so I just had to learn how to maneuver everything. But at the same time, I wasn't telling my OGs like what I was up to or anything, and then all that.
Well, I could tell you that you don't like to talk on it, and that's okay, and that's perfectly fine. But you do got a healthy outlet, which is music, and you're an artist. So use that. If you ever feel like I'm struggling with this situation and it haunts me at times, like use it. Use your music, and not to say that you got to rap about what you've been through, but take that turmoil that you have inside of your heart and use it towards your music. Because you'll be surprised, like, you know, when we're good at something, we get better at it when we release that kind of, you know, hidden or inside burdens. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
What's your nationality? You say you're Chico, but you know, in Florida, Chico means a lot of things.
Well, my mom's Mexican, my dad's Salvadorian, so I'm mixed.
Okay. Do you think it's harder to be a Latin artist in hip hop versus, you know, being any other nationality?
Yeah, it is, because I don't really see that much Chicos blowing up in Florida. The only like Chico like who I said like popping right now is like that nigga Lil Jerry from Hialeah.
Lil Jerry, yeah.
Yeah, that's the only nigga I seen popping that.
In
Yeah,
Florida. I mean, you know, the spot's open. You got to take it.
yeah,
All right, let's get into the tracks. Survive. I want to make it out of here before I end up dead. Those were deep. That's a deep line right there on the track.
yeah.
On the track Survive. Do you feel like if you don't get out of the situation, like that's the only option, death, or there is no any up? There's no. It's just music or death. Is that what you think?
During that making that song, it was just how I was feeling like it's like this. If I don't like making and rapping, there's like no other choice or anything. But now I'm in it. Like I feel like if I don't even like make it, but I'm manifesting that I make it. But I got other plans, like how to like maintain myself and survive.
So you can see yourself in your music how much you have evolved. Correct?
Yeah,
Do you sometimes listen to those old tracks and smile and be like, damn, I really made it without even thinking I was gonna make it?
yeah. I just like, cause I, I haven't been listening to my old
Mm-hmm.
tracks, but when I listen to them, sometimes I'll be like, damn, like some parts that I made, and I think about it like, damn, I don't groove from this part, thinking I wasn't gonna make it out that little part.
Scenario, right?
Yeah,
That's a good thing. That's why I said this music. If you break it down and you dissect it more than the normal person does, you realize like how much words are power. You feel me?
yeah,
On the track, make it through. And like I said to people every time I interview them, if I say these lyrics wrong, I apologize, bro. I'm not a rapper. I'm a journalist and a shit talker.
yeah. I feel,
A jit with a vision stuck at the bottom. Do you feel like here at Homestead, like it's harder versus a person in Miami?
I feel like it is, cause I feel like Homestead is not really out there that much. But for me, I manifested this year that I have a plan with my
Mm-hmm.
homeboys that I feel like is gonna put Homestead in a new position that I feel like everybody's gonna notice us now. But I feel like Homestead is like not noticed a lot, cause
I mean,
there's a lot of young talent out here, but I feel like people don't really pay attention.
and I think a God put us in a way, some way together because I came out of Homestead. I've been in Homestead since 2003, and when I came here, I'm like, bro, ain't really shit out here. So that's when I started my podcast, and I've interviewed. I've been on tour. I've been places in New York, like everywhere. I've interviewed everybody in Miami. And this year, I said to myself, it's time to go back to the roots. So, shit, maybe God put us in our positions to where, you know, we go back. We meeting each other today, and I'm interviewing you, and that manifestation of you saying Homestead's gonna be something. Maybe I'm coming in the picture where I have to start interviewing everybody that's coming out of Homestead. You know
Yeah,
what I'm saying? And put us back on the map. You feel me?
yeah.
What's your paradise? Where do you see yourself, like? Because you know, in this song, you're saying like you're gonna use the rap to take you out of where you're at. So, what's your paradise? Where do you see yourself chilling?
Um, I just see myself chilling like like in a a big crib with my people. Like I want to move like to a calm place. I like North Carolina, not really like that populated.
Mm-hmm.
Not really like a city type person. Like you can ask anybody I know. I don't really like hitting no clubs. I don't like hitting no
Right.
parties. The only time I hit, I have to do for like photography or anything. I just like lay back, chilling, try to get my money. So I just like would like to like take my people out where it's like calm, laid back, not
Right.
really people, not like in a big crib, like somewhere like in North Carolina.
Like a big finca kind of, right? Like a big land with
Yeah,
some kind, little farm here and there. For like NBA YoungBoy lives basically.
yeah, but he lives like in the cold. I can't handle the cold. I'm too, like I don't know. I can't handle the cold for shit.
I don't think nobody that was born and raised in South Florida can handle the cold, bro.
For
G shit.
real.
Speaking my mind, the next track. Trying to get rid of this nightmare that we call life. Um, Besides the scenario you don't want to talk about that is dear to your heart, what else situation has made you feel like you was in a nightmare?
um, right now we just been like through a situation. I lost a homeboy.
Uh-huh.
That song was basically kind of dedicated to him. Like I just had a lot up in my mind, and I don't know, just like those lyrics just came out.
Right.
But I don't know, that's how I was feeling.
Another part of that song is coming from Homestead is hard to make it out alive. Do you feel like this city is a blessing and a curse at the same time?
Yeah, cause growing up, I seen like a lot of people work hard for a position they wanted to
Mm-hmm.
be, and they end up either falling apart or end up leaving us too early. So I just feel like I don't know, it's like hard to make it out of Homestead in some way of a point.
Have you considered yourself a leader yet?
I'll say yeah, cause it's like I'm 20 years old and I'm still growing,
Right.
and I don't know, it's just like I see myself helping a lot of people and pushing people more forward to do something in Homestead, because Homestead has a lot of potential. Like I said, a lot of people are just scared to like do it because they feel like they have no
Ain't
chance.
no hope.
Yeah, so I just like motivate people a lot and all that.
I'm gonna tell you right now, bro, on camera. So it ain't no bullshit, ain't no cap. Anybody that you think or wants trying to make it in the entertainment business, send them my way, bro. We interview them, bro, and we put some exposure out there because one thing about me is like I'm trying to just put on for everybody. I can have one person follow me or 1,000 people follow me or 100,000 people follow me, and I'm gonna do my thing. So if I can help you live your dream and help your manifestation, send them my way and I help you
But that's
for
love.
sure. What has been your biggest challenge in your musical career so far?
My biggest challenge, I'll say, yeah, that's a hard one. Because there's a lot of challenges in this. Because there's a lot of frustration. Like you work so hard
Yeah,
just long, and then it doesn't end up exceeding your expectation.
right.
Just like I don't know. It's like a lot of hard things in music because it gets you a lot of frustrating. Cause
Can I give you my advice for something that I see that happens with a lot of youth today? Um,
yeah,
I believe that a lot of y'all is lacking in exposure and lacking in like promotion, and I think that has a lot to do with your self consciousness for a lot of things that either you've been through or maybe you're just like scared to fail. I believe that, and correct me if I'm wrong. I'm not trying to big brother you. I'm giving my opinion for what I see. um, I feel like a lot of younger people these days, they're scared to hear the word no, or they're scared to fail at something, so they don't open up as much and expose themselves as much. Is that correct or am I wrong?
Nah, that is correct. But like me, I hear that a lot from like a lot of people I know. They're scared. Like, oh, what if they don't like this? What if they don't like that? What if they tell me this? I'm like, bro, like you're not even supposed to care about the opinions or anything. I mean, like you should, because they're the ones criticizing. And I take criticism, like I can take it, but I learn. I learn how you say it, how to take it and motivate myself into like doing better.
Right.
But I don't get mad out of criticism. Like they say, "Oh, this is ass," blah blah. I'm like, all right, like what you don't like about it. Tell me if I could better
Right.
myself. But people don't. Some people I know they hate criticism.
Yeah, I do see it. I do see it a lot. And then don't get me wrong, I'm a person that takes criticism. I mean, I'm a person that really don't give a fuck. Like you can say anything you want about me, and I'm with it. But I do believe that there's such thing as respective criticism. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying? Like if you come at somebody and tell them, yo, that shit didn't sound right because A, B, C, and D, but don't just tell me you didn't like it. Well, why you didn't like it? Shit, even just tell me that's not what I like, and I'll respect you more
yeah,
versus you telling me that shit sucks. Like, nigga, your mom sucks. Like, you know what you mean? Like,
yeah,
give me a reason why it sucks.
yeah.
You know what I'm saying? If you give me the reason, I'll respect you.
But they just be like, nah, I just suck, bro. I just don't fuck with it. I'm like, all right, nigga, get the fuck out my face then.
Thank you for that view though, because you listen to my shit at the end of the day.
Yeah,
But I do think that you and a lot of younger artists need to uh, uh, invest more into promotion. That's another thing. Like a lot of younger artists believe that it's just you need a million likes, you need a million follows, you need that, and they're not promoting themselves to the people. You know what I'm saying? Like they're not going out and actually talking to people, like me and you are doing right
yeah,
now. Like going on different platforms and talking. And there may not be platforms that y'all even may feel comfortable with. Maybe just because you from Homestead and you heard about me, so like I'ma fuck with this. But I don't know this person over there, and they might clown me, or they might do this, and they might do that. And I think that's a lot where they're lacking at.
yeah. But that's what I'm learning this year too. I don't promoted 2 songs already this year,
And they did good.
and I seen a lot of more numbers that I
Good,
had before.
good.
So I'm learning how to promote a lot more. And after I'm learning a little more, I just pass it on to like boys.
Hell yeah. And that's, yo, it'll come back to you 10 times more, bro. What you're doing, a lot of people don't understand that, bro. When you give out, sometimes a lot of motherfuckers be greedy with the shit they learn, or a lot of shit that, because they are just in fear, or they feel like, oh, I worked hard. No, I shouldn't give it. When you put out positive energy, bro, when you give out love, it comes back to you, and you will always be good, bro. Don't never lose that.
Yeah,
What you're doing right there, don't never lose that, bro.
yeah, appreciate it.
Even when you at your lowest, even when you think, damn, bro, I'm always helping people. I ain't nobody doing shit for me. Don't do shit for nobody to get something in return. Do something for your own positivity. You feel me?
Yeah.
Who has been a person who has been like your biggest influence and by your side this whole time in your musical career?
My musical career, I say um I only had like a couple talks with him, but Louis Lowe's,
Ooh,
he
shout out
helped
to
me.
Louis, bro. That's my guy.
Yeah, Louis Lowe's, he gave me criticism for my music. He taught me the game a little bit, but I haven't had like more conversation with him because he's like a busy guy.
Mm-hmm.
But he taught me a lot in the music industry.
I did an interview with him, bro.
Yeah,
That motherfucker is so underrated, bro. Like,
for real. Like I'm talking about, but I hate that like he has so much music like he hasn't dropped, and they go
hell
hard. But
yeah, bro.
he's sleeping right now. I keep telling him like, man, you gotta go again. He's like, yeah, bro, I got you. I'm like, all
Hey,
right.
Louis, that nigga for real, for real. Like, if y'all don't know who he is, go check his shit out, bro. And he shocked me when I first, because G Money put me on to him. I don't know if you know who
Nah,
G Money is.
I know.
G Money put me on. He's another Mexican from Homestead. And he put me on. He's like, bro, you got to check him out. You got to interview him. And I listened to his research. I'm like, bro, what the fuck? Where this dude been at? Like, who the fuck is he and where he been at type shit?
Nah, he go hard, man. like that. I'm so surprised. Like he's not like at a bigger level that he's supposed to be in.
We gonna talk after this. We're gonna make something happen with him, and we gotta get him back in the game and get him back in the game with you, with working with you, doing something.
Nah, I be talking with him like here and there
Uh-huh.
sometimes, cause I be making music with his little brother, Fat Boy Loco.
Also, that's his little brother.
Yeah, I just make music with him.
Okay, mandatory. Then I gotta check them out.
Yeah.
Too.
Fat Boy Loco go hard. I'm gonna get him.
As soon as you finish, send it to me.
Yeah, I'm gonna get him on an interview with you.
Hell yeah, let's get it. So besides Louis and besides Loco, have you done any other collaborations from anybody in Homestead?
Not really.
I think it's time to start getting a lot more collaborations with everybody in Homestead in general.
Yeah.
Whatever stupid ass or small beefs, because I know street shit sometimes overpowers anything else, but I think in order for us to put the whole city further than we all want it, because it's funny how we all have this individual dream of Homestead being bigger than just this small ass city, yet we're beefing over stupid and petty shit. So I do believe, and if you can do that, start one person at a time, bringing more collaborations into the game. If you got to be that person to break the stone and be like, listen, street shit stays in the street, but if it's music, let's do this music. And I think that will help Homestead, because you said it yourself. There's a lot of talent here.
Yeah, because I know a lot of people who like want to start off music, but they tell me one thing, but in my eyes, I feel like they're insecure because they're not at the age that they wanted to start rapping, and now they're afraid to start out of nowhere and just.
So let me ask you that question. Since you're 20, I'm 36. What is for your generation, for your age group? What is the age where you say, nah, I'm too old to rap. I can't do this shit?
I don't know old age to rap, because as you seen, I don't know who won. It was like a white guy who won a Grammy, and he was 30 years old, and he barely started off into rap, like even regular music, singing, hip hop, or any type of music. He won a Grammy at 30 years old.
Right.
I feel like at any age, it doesn't really matter, because age is just a number, in my opinion. But I don't know. It's like some people, in their eyes, they feel like once they're in their 20s or 20, like reach 25, they should like stop making music.
Damn, that's young as fuck. Shit, like.
I was like,
you're making me feel old, bro. Like.
Yeah, that's what, like, in my head. I'm like you still young, bro. Like, I don't know.
Shit, 25 is a good age because you're making a little bread now. So now you can even invest into yourself more than you could do at 16, 17 years old. You feel me?
Facts, yeah. It's like I feel like they feel like the how you say society look like the young people. I feel like that's what they're seeing in their eyes.
Also, but that also falls into the character of, that's because of who you're hanging around with. So if you're hanging around with a bunch of 16, 17-year-olds, or even 20, and you're like, everybody's listening to 20. I mean, look, Lil Durk, I believe, just turned fucking 30. I mean, these young people are getting older. Yeah. And like, so, bro, you can't put your mindset of who you hang out with. Put it like that.
Durk took like 10 years, or correct me if I'm wrong, like 10 or 12 years to get known in the rap game.
He just won a Grammy.
Yeah, and he just won.
Just recently.
Uh-huh.
You know what I'm saying? So I mean, a Grammy's an amazing accomplishment. Like, that's like the top thing in music in general, not even just hip hop. But like, I mean, Jay-Z's still relevant. I was just having this talk with my kids the other day. My son is 13 and my daughter was 10, and I'm like, we were having this argument of who is the most relevant artist right now in hip hop that's old that anybody would know. And the top arguments was between Drake, which is still young, Snoop, and Jay-Z. You know what I'm saying? But you guys, I mean, let me ask you this question. If you ask all your friends, would they know who Jay-Z is?
Yeah. A lot they'll know him, but I don't think they
Right.
listen to his music.
Right. They don't listen to his music. Right. So you know what I'm saying? You could be a certain age. Age, like you said, age don't have a number. If you could pick one dead person and one alive person, it does not have to be hip hop. It could be any genre. One dead, one alive to feature. Who would you pick to feature with?
A feature, I'll pick Raw Wave.
Okay, alive, and then who's dead?
Dead. Um, damn. Um, that's hard. Cause I don't know that much dead artists.
Okay, that's fair. That's a fair answer.
Yeah.
That's a fair answer. Next question: who is your number one Latin rapper?
Latin rapper. Uh, um, damn. What's his name? Santa La Fe.
Never heard of him, but I'm gonna Google him. I never heard of him.
Yeah, him.
All right, so listen.
He did a performance on when Canelo was walking out during his boxing match.
Recently,
Like the last boxing match Canelo had, he
I
walked.
gotta check it out. When we finish, send me like an Instagram or a name so I can check it out. I always like learning new shit.
Yeah.
So I don't speak Spanish, but I'm Puerto
Hold up.
Rican.
Bad Boy.
But
Santa Fe Clan.
let me see. Let me pin that real quick.
I said Santa La Fe, nigga. I mean,
You would have said that shit better than me. I wouldn't even know how to pronounce it right now. And that was what I was getting into, like Santa Fe Clan. Let me screenshot that shit. So I don't speak Spanish, bro. I'm a Puerto Rican, and I'm a shitty Puerto Rican because I don't speak no Spanish.
Yeah, people call me a no sabo kid because I don't really speak it that much.
But you understand it?
Yeah.
Right, you're good then. I'm an older person, and I always want to. This is one person that has embraced me to be proud of being Hispanic. And I want you to do your homework. Just one thing that you could do for me is when you finish here, study Big Pun. Big Pun was the best rapper dead or alive, in my opinion. People always argue me with for that. But also, he was the first Hispanic rapper to go platinum. He was the first Hispanic, right? He did a bunch of things, but Big Pun, his lyric game was just nasty. So I always want to tell the young people, especially Hispanics, Google Big Pun, listen to his music, check him out for me.
For sure, I'm gonna look him up after this.
All right, bet. These questions might be a little bit too old for you, so I don't know if you're gonna get them right or not. If you don't know, or you just don't know them, just say next. So I'm gonna ask you left or right. I'm just giving you an example. So if I say left or right, you say right, whatever one you like the most. So I'm gonna start it off. Bone Thugs or Dipset?
I don't know that.
Know them. Damn, I feel old. Young Boy or Lil Durk?
I go Young
50
Boy.
Cent or Kanye?
Kanye.
Trick Daddy or Juvenile?
Trick Daddy.
Chief Keef or Uzi Vert?
Chief Keef.
All right. So you see, the people that you say you didn't know on, I need you to study that now. So I need you to go and study Bone Thugs. I need you to go study Dipset. Listen to them both.
All right, bet.
What's next for GBR, bro? What's next for you?
I got 2 music videos coming up that I'm gonna record this week or next week, and I'm trying to find like a place where I could like rent or something, where I could like have different artists and homestead perform at, including myself.
Okay.
So I'm trying to find like a place where we could do all that. Like, I don't know.
I mean, if you're serious about it, I mean, I could help you with that, bro.
Yeah, I appreciate it because that I got an idea in my mind, but it's like I'm still trying to like find a location type shit.
Okay. I mean, it's a lot of work. I'm not gonna lie. I'm not trying to disencourage you, but if you're serious about it, we can get it happen. You know, there's money involved. You got to figure out what you're gonna cost for the door, you know, or whatever, everything, just in general. But if you're serious, like I'll stand by you, bro, and I'll help you out
Yeah,
with it.
I had that plan for last year, but I ran into a little situation, so I couldn't really focus on that no more. But working hard to make it like happen this year.
I respect it, bro, and I respect your young hustling mind where you're hustling to do better, but you're also hustling for everybody else to have an opportunity as well. I respect that.
Appreciate it.
Um, we talked about artists that don't want to rap, artists that know how to rap but are not rapping. So my question to you is, what's a message that you can give anybody that's sitting and thinking about getting into this? What's some words of encouragement that you would tell them?
I just say go for it, bro. Like, don't be scared. It's like people's opinions is just people's opinions. They're gonna say it one day, and then the next day it's gonna be unrelevant. Like you're gonna forget about what you said
Right.
sooner or later. And then at the same time, you could take that criticism and just take it into your mind and just either just say fuck that opinion, or you could just listen to that opinion and make better yourself.
Yeah. Shout out. Any shout out. Any, even if it's one, because a lot of people say I don't want to list and this and that. So I say God and my mom. But if you got a list, wherever it is, give me some shout outs.
First, shout out to God. Shout out to my mom and my dad. Shout out to Nando, Visuals ENT. Shout out to Juju. Shout out to Fat Boy Loco. Shout out to Louis. Shout out to anybody I'm forgetting out there. It's all love.
Shout out to Merk. Merk was the one that put me on with you.
Oh, damn. Part of Visuals ENT too, so I ain't forget about him.
He was the one. So I want to let you know he's been vouching for you for a while, bro. I want to say at least a year. Like he's been like, yo, check my boy. And I know we've been talking a little bit on Instagram and this and that, but he's always like, I want you to understand, to go back to him and tell him, yo, good looking out, because he's consistently always like, yo, did you hit my boy up? Did you check his music? Like he's pushing you heavy. You
Yeah,
feel me?
that's luck. He be telling me too. It's like, hey, bro, I done hit Litty Willie up for you, bro. I want to interview with you. I'm like, I bet that's love. He's like, he keeps reminding me too. I'm like, I'm gonna get it soon, bro. He's like, I'm gonna make sure you get it soon. I'm like, I bet.
Yeah, for sure. So shout out to him,
Yeah,
that's my gym partner and my people's right there. Yeah, I wanna congratulate you for beating the odds and succeeding as far as you came, considering the small hiccup that you had in your life. I want to congratulate you and give you the love and the respect. How you're not a selfish person. You seem to be a person that you want to work, you want to move forward, you want to put everybody on, but also you want. It's kind of hard for you when you're trying to like motivate people that maybe don't have that same mindset as you, and you're taking the time to try to explain it to them instead of going fast and leaving people behind. So I respect that. I respect it.
appreciate it.
I ain't got nothing else to talk about, brother. If you ain't got nothing else to talk about, I think we finished. If not, let me know. Keep grinding, keep doing you, bro. And if you need anything from me, hit me up. After this interview, I'll shoot you my phone number too.
Appreciate it, dog. And it's all love, all blessings.
Shout out to the 2 and the 1. You dig?
Yeah.
All right, we out.
All love.